So we have our next contestant, and their name is Danny 206. Okay. Well, 2006 actually. And they will be trying to win versus my deck. So I don't necessarily have the best hand here, to be honest with you. Okay? I just really don't. So I mean, I guess the best thing to do right now would be to play this and play this. And I guess that would basically end it for now. There's not really a whole lot more I can do on the matter, simply because I didn't get that field card or I didn't get my draw card. So I'm not upset about it, but I got to make something happen here. So, yeah, add a card to his hand. It's okay. I'm sorry for the slow delay in the things. Apparently, the guy needs to learn how to spell. It's supposed to summon one, and it's just so just a lot of summons, basically. He's going into that. So he's special summoning a lot of cards. Basically, special summoning a lot of cards, which nothing wrong with that. Oh, I see. That's Saitama, and the other one was Naruto, and this is so it's a lot of like cartoonish stuff. But the moment he attacks, I'm dropping this ultimate sacrifice into the graveyard the moment he attacks. So who does he go attack with? 2400. So now that I have ultimate sacrifice in the graveyard, I don't really have a whole lot to worry about as far as being attacked, because aside from him removing this card from the graveyard or banish zone and taking 6,000 damage, that's the only way he could possibly win at this point in time. He can't do me any damage as long as that card's in the graveyard. Well, graveyard or banish zone, because it doesn't actually have to be, it can be in the graveyard or it can be in the banish zone. So he can't deal me any damage at this time. He can still attack, he just can't inflict any damage to me of any kind, whether it's effect damage or any other kind of damage. And yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of summoning, so that's okay. It's not like any of his cards can do harm to me at this time. Oh, what's this do? You can shuffle one card from your graveyard. Okay, so he can only, that card only lets him shuffle one card from his graveyard into my deck. I mean, into his deck. So basically a recycler, kind of like same thing as my I Trust in You as a Recycler card. So I'm going to go ahead and set this since this can't be destroyed. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to draw 7. And unfortunately, I did not get my one card that I needed, unfortunately. So I don't want to fill up the field with cards too much. I just don't, because if I do, then I'm kind of in big trouble. So I'm going to go in phase, and I'm going to drop. Let's go. Wait. Let's go with drop that to the graveyard, and I'm going to drop that to the graveyard, and end my turn. So right now, if I don't start shuffling my cards into my deck, then he's going to be able to outlast me based on the cards that he has in his deck. So if you notice, he's got 32 in his deck. I have 26 in mine, so mine's lower. So I'll run out of cards before he will. Which is why I added this nifty little card called I Trust in You. And basically, once per turn, I can shuffle any number of my cards that's in the graveyard or banished into my deck. Bingo. That's what I wanted. So, let's see. So, we're going to summon this. And this says, during each standby phase, reveal one King of Kings or every knee will bow. So, during each standby phase. So, I'm going to wait for him to go to his standby phase. Actually, I need to reword that because that's supposed to say during either player's standby phase. Alright, so let's see. Right now, I don't have necessarily anything on field. If I set this draw, well, okay, so yeah, I'm going to do this right now. So I'm just going to draw that. So this is draw one and reveal, and it is Michael. Then we have Divine Resurrection, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. So Michael, Divine Resurrection, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and Gabriel. So I get to keep the cards. Um, huh. Okay, so we're going to go in phase. We're going to drop you. We're going to drop you. We're going to drop you. And we are going to drop you to the graveyard. And in my turn, it's his turn now. And we'll be right back with part two.